Stardew Valley is one of those rare games that just feels like home. It's peaceful, simple, and kind of magical, like a warm blanket on a cold night. It's the escape we all need sometimes, a quiet place away from deadlines, bills, noise, and the stress of everyday life. But if you've played for a while like me, sinking hundreds of hours into it, you might have hit that point where it starts to feel like there's nothing more to do. You've finished the community centre, you've made millions of gold, married your favourite villager, maybe even reached perfection. So what now? In this video, I'm going to be sharing a bunch of fun, creative and unique ways that I found to fall in love with Stardew Valley all over again. Whether you're a veteran farmer or just feeling a little stuck, let's turn that burnout into excitement. Alright, let's start with number one. This is the main thing I have done over the years in Stardew Valley to keep things fresh, to keep things fun, and for me to just stay in love with the game. And that is trying a challenge run. Give yourself some restrictions to make the game feel fresh again. You can do many different things, such as a can't leave the farm challenge, where your entire Stardew Valley experience stays on the farm. How far can you get in the game? How advanced can you get with just living off of the farm? Very challenging, but very fun. Another idea is only being able to make money through a certain skill, like fishing, or foraging, or even mining. Or you can even try something crazy and unique, which I am going to be doing myself in a separate video, so stay tuned. And this is something called a colour themed farm. This is where you can only grow crops, wear clothes and decorate our farm using one single colour.
Oh hell no!
Very, very crazy, very unique. Try a challenge yourself and just let me know how you get on. Number two, very similar to number one, by trying a challenge, but this time speedrunning a certain goal. Pick a challenge and try to complete it as fast as possible. I have done these kind of challenges multiple times on my channel, the main one being the community centre in under 1 year, trying to complete all of the bundles in just 1 year. That is how it started for me. That was the first challenge I ever did in Stardew Valley as a series many moons ago, and it was a blast. You could do the same with Joja, trying to complete Joja as fast as you can, or you can do different things like trying to earn a certain amount of gold by a specific season, or reaching the bottom of the mines in a certain amount of in-game days. You can even try and get married to an NPC before their birthday, or speedrunning the Hat Mouse collection, trying to set a new personal record. And another one that I've attempted myself is trying to finish the museum or a fishing collection in a certain amount of years. So not only are you doing a challenge, but you are trying to see how fast you can do it. This gives a little bit more excitement and fun to that challenge because you know you're fighting against the clock. You're on a time limit and you need to be fast. Moving on to number three, now this is not for everybody because it's only aimed at PC players, but if you are a PC player, try and experiment with mods. Add some mods to your game. Mods are a great way to make the game feel completely new. You can add so much stuff to the game that it almost feels like you're playing a brand new game. The Stardew Valley modded community is one of the best in the world. And I'll be honest, modding Stardew Valley has literally made me stay in love with the game. It has kept me coming back over and over again, just because we can make the game completely different. We can make it feel and look like a new version of Stardew Valley. You can take a very laid back approach when it comes to mods and just go for the visual ones. Explore with gorgeous stunning mods that will make your game look different, like brand new sprite changes with your animals or items and crops. You can even add villager portraits to make the villagers and NPCs look different. You can even have seasonal reskins so the buildings and the actual environment around you completely changes throughout the seasons. But stepping away from visual mods, you can go crazy, like adding loads of new things such as crops, animals, cooking, new fish, new villagers, even brand new areas like the Stardew Valley Expanded mod, which is huge and will literally feel like a brand new game when you play it. But moving on to number four. This is something else that I have really done that's made me fall in love with Stardew Valley and see it in a different way. And that is starting a themed roleplay farm. Roleplaying in Stardew Valley is really wholesome. You can turn it into your own little storybook. I have done this a few times myself, and it's one of my favourite things that I've ever done. The main one being I did a survival island series inspired by the film Castaway, where I washed up on shore on a brand new modded survival farm, and I had to live off the land. That was my main roleplay series where there was a whole story behind it and almost acting, but it was super fun. If you want to check it out, there'll also be a link down below to that. And another one that I did myself was creating a character, an old man called Walter, for the 1.6 playthrough I did. And his story was he lost his wife and he lives with his little farm dog. And yeah, I kind of roleplay. It was quite nice to play as a character, and I do feel like it changes the way you play Stardew Valley. But there's many other options you guys can do, such as creating a witchy forest herbalist who lives off of the land only. You can create a pirate who only fishes and scavenges. Or you can even go off the grid, where you can't use any artisan machines, house upgrades like the kitchen or TV or phone. Creating a little story and a roleplay in your head can make the game feel completely different, and it's definitely worth a try if you haven't already. Number 5. Play multiplayer. If you've not played multiplayer yet, you are missing out. Invite some friends over for a chaotic or even a cozy co-op session. You can put skills to the test and turn it competitive. Go against each other in a certain challenge like racing for marriage or a certain amount of money, and see who is the best farmer. You've seen me do this many times with Poxiel, another Stardew Valley creator. We have done a lot of competitive challenges against each other in multiplayer, where we're trying to put our skills to the test to see who is the ultimate farmer, and it is super fun. Again, it just gives Stardew Valley a complete different experience. Or you can take a more cozy, laid-back approach, of course, and work together with your friends or family as a team and try and get perfection together or speedrun a challenge. Just having someone else along your farming journey, helping you water crops, contributing to these collections, helping that money go up, it's just faster, it's nicer, it's calmer and cozier, and it's just wholesome. It's nice to be able to do this with someone who means a lot to you in your life. I have heard a lot of stories in the years with Stardew Valley multiplayer, bringing people together, forming relationships, even marriage in real life, because it's that type of game that just brings people together. Number 6, redecorate everything. Go crazy and give your house and farm a full makeover. Try building an aesthetic farm layout that you've never attempted before. You can even go themed, like creating a cottagecore farm, industrial, spooky, whimsical, medieval, or turn a farm into a fully automated and ultra efficient farm. Let's be honest, when you play Stardew Valley and you are focusing on the actual game and the perfection, decorating your farm is something you don't really tend to do until the very end. Some people completely avoid this. If you're one of them people, give it a go. Load up, get onto your farm, and decorate it to your heart's content. Create something you've never done before. It really does bring your farm to life. You can even go beyond the farm and fully decorate the whole town. You could become the mayor and give Pelican Town a well-deserved spruce up. I've also done this myself on my main endgame farm. I even made a video where I did this, and oh my god, it was a blast. When I go into my endgame farm now and I walk through the town and it's all different, my jaw drops. I'm just like, oh my god, it just looks so better. Tying this in with visual mods can be a game changer. Highly recommend. Number 7, along the lines of number 1 and 2 with the challenge, but this time, do a randomizer or a challenge generator. You can use a Stardew Valley randomizer or a mod to shuffle your game's content or pick random challenges, or you can even let a wheel decide what you can and can't do each day. For example, you'll play Stardew Valley, but everything is different. You could wake up one morning it's spring, go to bed, the next day could be summer. Doing a Stardew Valley randomizer can really mix things up and test your ability as a farmer. It's a great way to make the game feel different and unique, and also challenging. Imagine spinning a wheel every single morning and whatever it lands on, you have to do or you can't do. For example, I spin the wheel and it says, can't use tools for today, or can't leave the farm. That just adds so much chaos, I love it. Number 9, explore hidden secrets. We all know Concerned Ape, the developer, loves adding secrets into Stardew Valley. Many have been discovered, and apparently there is still more out there that have yet to be discovered. I've done many videos on some of the secrets that we have found, but I highly recommend diving into them. They are super fun to find and to witness. We have the classics like the statues which you can find in the locked boxes. There is special swords you can get and special items. You can even go down into the mayor's basement and see what is going on down there. I won't spoil too much at hidden secrets, go and find them yourself, do some research. If you do want to see a video of all of them found so far, I'll also link a video to that in the description. Could you be the person who finds some hidden secrets that are yet to be found? Number 10. Achieve perfection. If you are yet to achieve perfection in Stardew Valley, you are missing out. There is no greater sense of achievement than seeing that score in Stardew Valley on the statue checker go to 100%. It is the most beautiful sight to see, and the feeling that it gives you is out of this world. It's not an easy task, especially with all of the updates, but if you are yet to do it, you must try and get 100% perfection. It is so rewarding, it's so fun. There is lots of rewards and benefits for doing this. You will get access to items in the game that you can only get when you get 100% perfection, like a special mask, a special statue. You can even get gold chickens. It's definitely worth doing, because when you do, you can tick it off your box and say you are a master of Stardew Valley. Number 11. Complete opposite to number 10, which is achieving perfection. If you have already done that, why not start fresh? Just start a brand new journey, begin a new farm and start all over again. But this time, mix things up. Explore with brand new farm layouts that you've never used before. If you have played on every single farm, then choose your favourite one. Or choose one that you didn't do previously. Create a brand new farmer. You can even roleplay with this and create a certain character with a different name to normal, even a different gender. And this time around, marry somebody new, someone you've never married before. Or don't marry anyone at all. Or you can even have Krobus move in as a friend if you've yet to do that. You can even remix the bundles for the community centre and the mine rewards to make things feel different, to give you that surprise. And if you did complete the community centre in your previous experience with Stardew Valley, why not go with Joja this time around? Or vice versa. There is multiple ways you can make the game feel fresh. And sometimes starting a brand new farm can just ignite that fire, bring that love back. I know a lot of people don't like to move away from their hard progress, their end game farm that you spent hours on, but sometimes to avoid burnout, you've just got to go back to where it all began. First of spring year one, that music, that soundtrack, the messy farm. Number 12. Complete the weird overlooked stuff. There's a lot of things in Stardew Valley that does get overlooked and people don't really spend a lot of time doing. Some stuff that's out of perfection, that doesn't contribute to the score or has nothing to do with it. This could be things like trying to go hunting and collect every single hat or outfit, doing all of the community upgrades like Pam's trailer, adding the shortcuts, the movie theatre, hunting for all of the furniture catalogues and decorating your farmhouse, breeding all of the different coloured chickens like the blue and the gold ones, collecting all the secret notes and the books, completing all the story quests, searching for rare items across the valley, like the lucky ring, spending some time enchanting your weapons to create that overpowered weapon that's suited to your playstyle, or even having fun on the arcades in the saloon. A lot of these things people seem to avoid and not spend a lot of time doing, but completing this stuff is a good sense of achievement and really fun and interesting to do. And last but not least, if you are a veteran Stardew Valley player, you've done all of this stuff that I've added on the list. This last one is for you. If you're super experienced and you find Stardew Valley too easy, why not challenge yourself and do hard mode? Play on the harder difficulty. You can do this by lowering profit margins, make it harder to earn money. You can use harder farm layouts like the beach one where you can't use sprinklers, or the river farm layout where there's lack of space. You can even have the monsters spawn on the farm, and one of the hardest things you can do is add in permadeath. So if you die in the mines or pass out, it's done.
Game over.
You can even make this harder by adding mods. You can add features like taxes and bills.
What?
Make the game harder, test yourself as a farmer. If you feel like you are a master farmer and you find it too easy, try and mix things up to make it hard. Truly put your skills to the test, and you're gonna have fun along the way. Very similar to the challenge ones, but this time there is no challenge. You are just surviving, you're just playing Stardew Valley, but it's harder to progress. You aren't going to be pulling in millions of gold through your starfruit wine and getting perfection in under 2 years. This time it's going to take you a long time. If you're going to do a hard mode Stardew Valley save, you're in it for the long run. But at the end of the day, Stardew Valley is all about playing at your own pace. There's no right or wrong way to enjoy this game, just the way that feels right for you. If you are feeling burnt out, that's okay. It just means it's time to mix things up, try something new, and rediscover why this little pixel farm RPG stole your heart in the first place. But we all know one thing, Stardew Valley will always keep us coming back for more. Thank you guys for spending a bit of your day with me. If this video has helped you find some inspiration, please let me know in the comment section what you're going to be trying next, or if you've got any other fun ideas yourself that I've not mentioned in today's video that may inspire others. But until next time folks, make sure you all stay cozy and happy farming.